Hello people, I'm Vito, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom with Robberlink.
Hello.
Alrighty, where we last left off, we were beating up all of Scott's frickin' men, which he had a frickin' ton of.
Yeah, it took a minute.
It felt like it was not as long as it was, but I'm sure during editing it will not feel that way. Yeah, hopefully this is real Scott and not another fake Scott or something, or a trap, but we still have to find out. Alright, we captured that. Now you can help surround Scott. And then I think Ishizu is the one I have going after the other one. Or no, wait, it's Labyrinth Ruler. Never mind, Ishizu's probably over here somewhere. In the forest.
Lost in the forest.
This is the Lost Forest? From Zelda?
Oh no.
No, wait, that's the Lost Woods.
Oh, okay, then we're safe. These aren't woods.
Right? What is the difference between a forest and woods? Is it like size or density? I don't know.
I think woods is just like a small forest, kind of. I think I was probably told that like, I don't know, when I was like 5, and I just assumed that, alright, that's what it is then. Woods is just a small forest.
Yeah, probably. It's kind of weird when we have things that are kind of synonymous but might refer to different sizes. I'm thinking of like rock, stone,
Boulder.
pebble. Kind of the same thing, probably, except maybe different sizes. Like, naturally, pebble sounds like something small, and boulder sounds big.
The existence of a pebble implies the existence of a peb. I don't know, I just remember a joke that was like along those lines, but it was, you know, the existence of dumplings implies the existence of a large dumple.
Well, he's getting dragged. Whoa. The frickin' hitboxes.
Stop dragging the moth.
Alright, I guess we could have Kaiba show off the ultimate dragon, because I haven't done that yet. I just used the,
Oh yeah, that's true.
I used the Dragonic Fury, because that also powers them up quite a bit. Alright.
Alright, Kaiba, go ahead. Talk about how the battle's over.
Kaiser Dragon and 2 Parrot Dragons.
By the way, can I just mention the amount of times someone in Yu-Gi-Oh! Has said this duel's over or is just begun?
Yeah, Loomis said, like, this is over, like, once or twice at least.
No, I swear, like, every single duelist has said it, like, at least twice per duel.
Just being overly dramatic, I guess. Wow, the Kaiser Dragon does not have a whole lot of moves. I'm actually wondering if sometimes when we encounter an enemy monster that has like a lot more moves than other ones, I wonder if it's that their compatibility balls just happen to match. Because I'm pretty sure every enemy monster just has default compatibility ball colors, which is why the green Parrot Dragon has a green compatibility ball, the yellow Kaiser Dragon has a yellow compatibility ball.
I don't know, I feel like that would make sense. And we all know how allergic the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe is to things making sense.
Your destructive burst stream. I mean, I guess it is a stream sort of thing, but still, I'm too used to it being called the White Lightning Attack. It's breaking my immersion. If you localize it one way, at least stick to it. Like you said, I want the consistency.
Those are not photons, and that is not a stampede.
Alright, and then back to notes on the anime. So, I don't remember who played it, if it was Loomis or Umbra, but they played the Mask of Restrict, which prevented tributes or sacrifices. It sounded like it was just to prevent sacrifices in general, but the card says it affects, you know, both players, or I guess in the case of a 2v2, all players. The thing is, they then used a ritual summoning magic card to get the masked beast. But that requires sacrifices. They're not necessarily the same as tribute summoning, but they're still sacrifices, so I feel like that could still count as something that the trap card should prevent.
Did they specify in the anime whether it affected them? Or just Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yu-Gi-Oh! John Yu-Gi-Oh! Or did it just affect Yugi and Kaiba?
So that's the thing I'm not sure about.
Yeah. Because at least in the anime, I kind of assumed it just affected the enemy team.
Yeah, so either it only affected the enemy team, or it did not apply to rituals. Not sure which. Alright, could I get a better view of my dragon now that I've summoned it?
No.
Hang on. Yeah, and a potentially annoying thing is that if I put my other monsters back on Kaiba's group, Kaiba's gonna have to go back to that color before they're all compatible again. So I noticed the idle animation. Do you see it? It's like the right head keeps bothering the middle one and keeps snapping at it. Hey, bonk. Stop that. Reminds me of the that three-headed guard in what was it? Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah.
And then I think your special is just to attack everyone.
I was just kind of thinking of that meme with like the three-headed dragon where, you know, two of them look, you know, really serious and the third one's just derp.
Yep, derp. I guess the derp one in this case would be the one that keeps bothering the middle one.
Yeah.
Oh, was it guarding?
That's cool, right? Shut it.
That's highly unsatisfying, only doing like a frickin' 100 damage. Let me target the one that's not guarding. Oh, the one that is guarding just used its last move, so it's not gonna stop guarding. Unless I break it again. Only 500 damage? I feel like you were doing about 500 just by yourselves individually, but maybe that was with the Dragonic Fury thing.
Yeah, it doesn't transfer items, so...
Yeah. Oh well. It's still cool looking, though.
Oh, yeah. The 3 beams at once. Triple phase-on beam.
With the special where it does that sweep to hit everyone. It just makes me think of
yeah, that's... like how Dark Samus used it.
True, I was thinking like if you put that into Supreme Commander, make it like the Spider Bot weapon, just blue.
Oh, that works too.
Because it like sweeps across enemies.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually turn off until it hasn't attacked anything in a while. Are you not dead yet?
There's 3 heads aiming. How do you all miss?
Oh, did it miss?
Yes.
Good lord, I'm out of moves. I was thinking, I don't want to, like, kill them all before I frickin' fuse them, so I'm gonna do it a little early. And then I run out of frickin' moves. I feel like just for that, I should let someone else finish them off.
Yeah.
You. Oh, you're kind of far away still. I was gonna say, because your Buster Blader isn't at level 65 or anything yet. Okay, clear a path. Coming through.
Yeah, but it is level 60 now. So, it's over the speed bump.
Yeah. Make way! Very slowly. I was also going to mention that in the anime, Kaiba was allowed to use his Battle Axe to defend Yugi from an attack without any special card effects. And I didn't think that was a thing.
Yeah, I did notice that too, and... I don't know, it kind of seems like they didn't really bring that up again?
Yeah, because it felt like that could have been useful for both teams at later points.
Yeah.
But then it's like, no, that's not a thing. So why was it a thing there? It was just plot convenience, I guess. Oh. An enemy team respawned.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I need to do this fast, otherwise they're all gonna start respawning. Hopefully the shove will buy me some time, I don't know. When I, escaped earlier. Alright, I don't think I have any specials that will kill them faster, so I just need to wail on them individually. Alright, and then what was next? Oh yeah, everyone was like really shocked when Kaiba used the Monster Reborn to get the Blue Eyes White Dragon, despite it being weaker than the Masked Beast who was on the field. It's like, oh no, it's the Blue Eyes White Dragon! Oh god! It's like, did you forget you have a stronger monster on the field still? But they were all like really shocked.
Well,
I mean, I guess it looks cool, but...
Yeah, it was still unexpected, and it's like... it did mean that, part of the plan was thwarted of, denying Kaiba access to the dragons at all.
Alright, get in there fast. Ah, there's another one still. Gosh dang it, just everyone get in there. Oh, there's... No! Frick!
The timing.
Indeed. Is this...
Why did you want to wait for the labyrinth, dude?
I did not think it was on the cusp of their respawn timer. My gosh. Now that's just going to be the entirety of this episode, is just fighting them a second time. No, they're going to be at half health, so it'll go a little faster.
But you're also fighting in their castle. Actually, that is probably a lot less helpful for them than the half health is for us.
Yeah. I'm just going to be spamming the buttons now. Okay, that's just a power boost that doesn't heal them or anything. Alright, and then... Oh yeah, in episode Season 2, 23, that's when Joey gets mind-controlled and Mokuba escapes.
Yep.
And it seems like later they also mind-controlled Taya, so that matches what this game had. It was Joey, Taya, and Bakura who was actually just, doing his own thing. Kind of as a betrayal, I guess.
Yep.
And that kind of fits with Yami Bakura working with Merrick. So the game pretty much lifted it 1 for 1.
Yep.
Nothing new. All recycled content. Oh well.
You know what? I can even add... Actually, no, I can't. I was going to say I could add to that, but... I'll say it anyway. This game also rips off Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Even though it came from the... from before Radiant Dawn. I don't know, just... These, What is this guy?
Giant mech soldier?
Yeah. He
He
just
has
kind of looks like a axe journal that's using a hand axe.
I guess so. I mean, that probably existed in older Fire Emblem games. They just wouldn't have been 3D, I don't think.
Yeah, and like, kind of that specific stance, I guess. Definitely not in Path of Radiance, since, armor knights could only have lances.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Nice. 69.
Nice.
Oh. Well, this works.
Okay.
The other one left because it had enough room. Okay.
This works out for us.
Indeed. Ah, wait. and accept your doom. Dang.
Nice.
When I was farming, if the Blackluster Soldier crit something, it did not survive. Oh, that's right, they have the Sword of Dragon Soul.
Oh, that's why.
So they're just automatically critting.
It's like, dang, what are the chances of that happening twice? Oh, it's 100%. Well, I'll do it.
There we go. Shadow Forest was liberated. Give up now, Scott, while you still can. If you hand over Mokuba now, I'll let you live. I bet I know what's gonna happen.
Well done, Kaiba. Well done. That's how I like my burgers. But you never seem to finish the job. Attacking an enemy head-on is not always the shortest path to victory. A true strategist finds a way to win without fighting. Like this.
What are you doing? Mokuba! Mokuba!
As you can see, I've trapped his soul.
Because that's a thing I can do.
Now you're ripping off Pegasus.
Yeah.
It won't be easy to wake him.
Hey Pegasus, you're part of our group. How do we undo this? What are you talking about? Oh, that's right, you're not the real Pegasus.
I'm realize this must be quite an emotional reunion. My words, I'm at a loss for them even.
I can't fix this. I'm not the writer.
But I can't hand him over to you just yet. Now, if you don't do it exactly as I say, I'll finish him off right now.
Scott?
So let's get down to business, shall we?
To defeat the Huns.
I've got a job for you to do. Oh, don't look at me like that, Kaiba. It's really quite easy. There's another pesky kid, Yugi, headed towards Sigvarth's on another route. Now, I don't think I'll be able to defend the capital all by myself, and I've got so many other things to do. So you're going to fight him for me. You don't have to defeat him completely. You just have to keep him at bay for a while. That doesn't sound too hard now, does it? And if you refuse, well, you know what happens then.
Yeah, I figured this would happen because that would line up with Yugi's story.
Yep.
You'll pay for this.
That sounds like a yes to me. A pleasure doing business with you, Kaiba. Your force is now as powerful as that of the Empire. Your battle with Yugi should prove most interesting.
Your battle shall be legendary.
When everything is over, I might even give Mokuba back to you. Until then, I expect you to do your job.
If you're not even... Well, I
Is he
guess...
gonna send Marthas to keep an eye on us, and that's how we get him back?
That'd be funny. I'll do what you ask for now. But remember that I'm going to take you out the first chance I get.
Thank you so much for the warning, though I doubt you'll ever get that chance. That's strange. In Yugi's story, I don't remember fighting Weevil and Bones and Dinosaur Dude. I forgot his name.
Rex
Raptor.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
0 gold.
So like what Mecha Master mentioned, the objective in this was to get Scott to retreat, which just meant that when we're defeating him story-wise, he's not getting defeated, he's leaving alive. Bowing to Scott's threats, Kaiba set off... let me try again. Bowing to Scott's threats, Kaiba set off for Enno Fortress to face Yugi. Kaiba confronts Yugi and his army head-on, as he does with everything. Is this the same place, though? I thought... Or is Enno where Nanbur is? I don't think that's the same place on the map, because it was the place with the big pond, the circular pond.
Yeah, it was. I do remember that.
So this might be a different place where we're having our face-off. But then also, if Kaiba wins here against Yugi, that would be, you know, a branching point where it is different from Yugi's storyline then.
I don't know.
So do you think I should keep the blue eyes for now, or switch back to what I had before?
I think having the blue eyes is cool.
Okay. Because then
Mewin Dragon.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I particularly want to change then, so I guess we can just save and continue.
Oh, wasn't there, didn't you want to change something with the, on Weevil, the,
All right.
alien dude?
Moisture creature. I can give you silver bow and arrow. Give you a little bit more damage. And I guess I could give you more damage too. Where's Beast Fangs? There they are. There might have been something else I was thinking about changing, but I can do that later. Face off.
Face on.
Interesting pun. Let me see if there's anything I wanted here. Maybe at Cardis.
A who?
A town called Cardis, I think. So, Yugi, you've come.
Kaiba, tell me why you're helping Scott.
Words have such a little value on the battlefield.
Did this happen?
I think so.
Okay, I couldn't remember if this, like, animation showed up in Yugi's story.
I think it did, and I remember him saying how useless words are and then proceeding to talk more.
Oh, yeah, that's... now that you mention it, yeah.
It doesn't matter what I say. You and I are destined to fight. Right here, right now. If you really want to know, you'll have to defeat me first.
Then you leave me no choice.
Brock versus Knuckles.
Wait, is that actually Knuckles' voice actor?
I believe I went over this at some point earlier. If it's...
I must have forgotten.
If it's Shadow the Hedgehog or beyond, in terms of which game it is, then it's the same voice actor. But earlier than that, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, I have plenty of marshals. I guess I'll just head out everywhere.
Wait, is it the same map where we first met Kaiba as Yugi?
I don't...
Because he took out the defenses?
Yeah, it may have been. I think that might have been our second time here, though. Wait. These are already mine.
Huh.
Oh my god, it's not...
Oh, it's actually...
Joey? Shimon? You gave him those? Esperoba? Okay, then. So, usually it doesn't work like this. Usually, I always have to take over enemy bases, but they're actually taking my empty bases that I left empty for some reason. Not by choice.
Kaiba, tactical genius.
All right. Oh, wow. This is a interesting matchup. We saw this recently in the Battle City tournament. Joy versus Weevil. How are your levels? 60, a legendary sword.
I find it interesting that, they do this, where it's actually his team, but we didn't fight, Kaiba's team.
Right.
As Yugi.
Just some dragon teams and some other random teams. Although I think we did see a team with the Insect Queen in that particular mission.
True. Do you think if we did this one first and then went to Yugi's story,
if we would actually see them?
Yeah, that'd be really weird, but really cool. Like as a spoiler prevention thing.
Yeah, I kind of doubt they would, but yeah, it would be interesting. Sorry, Joey, but we need you to lose this one. Heck,
Yeah.
poison him. Why not? Alright, I should probably get back to some of those anime notes before we run out of time.
Yeah.
Umbra used Rogue Doll, which we've seen in the game, and I know I had it as a card, and when I looked it up, it came in the Kaiba and Pegasus starter decks, so I probably had two of them.
Wait, I thought you said it wasn't a card. Or wait.
I said I think I had the card for Rogue Doll.
What was it that... I thought you said one of them played a monster card that wasn't actually a card.
No, it was the magic card Mask Doll, which negated the negative effects of mask things.
Oh, okay.
But the monster Rogue Doll is a card.
Got it.
Alright, and two of them are stuck with stun and poison, meaning they just take poison damage and do nothing else. Hee hee.
You know, I thought you were saying that the doll... or wait.
There's Mask Doll, the magic card that doesn't exist in the card game, and then there's Rogue Doll, the monster.
Yeah, I thought you were saying Rogue Doll had an effect where it didn't suffer negative effects from masks.
No, that's just the magic card.
Okay.
The Masked Doll or whatever. Alright, and then...
So many dolls and masks and mannequins and...
And so many cards that don't actually exist in the card game. Speaking of which, the Mask of Impregnability is not in the card game, which I believe just blocked a direct attack. And then, somehow Kaiba, being really selfish and egotistical, started breaking down Loomis and Umbra's teamwork, which was weird. He just said like one thing about like, are you sure your teammate has your back? And then all of a sudden their teamwork just falls apart immediately. It's like, wow, that easy, huh?
Dang.
And then card exchange. I believe Loomis played it to swap his hand with Umbra.
Yeah. Didn't Strings use that though? To get like 6 cards or something? In the Strings against Yugi fight?
I don't think so. There was the card of Safe Return, which gave him 3 cards per special summon from the graveyard.
Well, regardless, I swear I saw that card art before.
Were you thinking of the Infinite Hands magic card art? I do think it's still
Maybe?
different. I'd have to double check. Stun them too? So if this is a high level summon skull, it might be considered flying. Yeah. You have aerial. Whoops, I keep pressing the wrong button. It moves by flying. And heavy damage against machine monsters. I don't think I have any of those on this group, so we're good. Reduce attack. And a boost against dark. Okay, so you have red... Oh, you all have red medicine. Oh, joy. Well, they're paralyzed. This works out well.
True.
Yeah, the frickin' Summon Skull has 3 moves. Despite its level. Because no compatibility.
Lol. Alright, what were we saying about notes?
So the card exchange specifically is not in the card game, but there is a similar card that is simply called Exchange in the card game. Whereas card exchange in the anime swapped entire hands, exchange in the card game allows players to pick 1 card from, you know, it would be the opponent's hand to take, and they take one of yours. Because normally it's, you know, 1-on-1, so it's naturally your opponent.
What's strange is that he made it sound like you could exchange hands with anyone.
I think he probably could have chosen anyone.
But for some reason he chose his teammate. Which then leads to... I didn't write this down, but I, kind of mentally noted. This means, like, at that time, Loomis has 3 cards, and Umbra has no cards in his hand.
Did he not?
I'm pretty sure he didn't, because that was Loomis's last card.
I thought
The exchange card.
Loomis had like 2 or 3 and Umbra had some. I don't know.
Maybe you'd have to rewatch it.
Do you mean just as like a visual error it looked like they didn't have any, or that you were keeping track and they shouldn't have had any, or what?
Well, definitely visually they didn't. But I felt like they didn't have it from what I was keeping track of either. But,
I also forgot to actually look at the objectives, so I don't know if they'll be defeated after I just get Yugi, or if there's a specific base. Maybe Yugi is still staying at a base that I have to get. Not sure. But a very good point you brought up that I think you were going to last episode was that the Blue Eyes White Dragon, it was equipped with, what was it?
Mask of Brutality?
Yeah, but also Mask of Weakness. Oh, you're unstunned.
Yeah, but it seemed like whatever Yu-Gi-Oh... Why do I keep doing that? Whatever Yugi did also got rid of the Mask of Weakness?
So the Mask of Weakness should only last 1 turn. So
Are you sure that's how it goes in the anime rules?
not sure, but so the way it would be is that it's 3,000 attack power, minus 700 from the Mask of Weakness, plus 1,000 from the Mask of Brutality, which totals to 3,300.
Oh yeah, and that is what the number said, I think.
Yeah. The thing is, the Mask of Brutality stays. The Mask of Weakness only lasts 1 turn, which means that after a turn, it should go back up to 4,000.
Right.
The thing is, it then seemed to go back to just 3,000?
Yeah, because I was thinking when he brought out the masked beast of Schmorpaglorp or whatever,
Descardius, I think?
it said it had 3,300. I was like, well, that would at least put it on par, like make it even with the Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Or are they acting like it's stronger? What?
I guess for some reason it went back down to its base.
And then it cut to the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it didn't have any mask on, so... Also, it's kind of funny that the mask just attached itself to, like, the chest of the dragon instead of the head. It's like, I can't fit on that thing.
Rob all enemies of special powers. I wonder if this will be a confusion thing. Or if it will actually just take away specials. Okay, that's an attack against all. But no frickin' medicine, so that's good. We are kind of going over time. I guess maybe I'll just try and get through these last few notes.
I was about to say,
And this fight.
yeah, we got a lot of so many notes.
But we're almost through them. So Masquerade is also not in the card game. But according to the wiki, it specifically lets you take control of a monster wearing a mask. So not just any monster. Because that is the one that Umbra used to take control of Loomis's monster for a turn. So that he could use it as well. I think it was the captured Valkyrian.
Right. I thought it was just you can control your teammate's monster on your turn, specifically.
Yeah, that would be similar to the monster tamer effect that was in the Paradox fight.
Yeah.
Although that actually isn't even an effect monster in the card game. It's just a regular monster, I think. From what I recall.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having team-based cards.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Oh, by the way,
Yes?
Loomis used Pot of Greed at one point, which reminded me to actually look it up. And apparently, the reason it was banned is because apparently the smaller the deck effectively is, the better. Because you want to just get to your good cards.
Yeah.
And so Pot of Greed lets you, spend 1 card to draw 2 more cards. So that's effectively 3 less cards. Or 3 cards closer to getting, a good monster or whatever your plan is. And it's so good that everyone did it. So if everyone's going to do it, then...
I don't know, that's somehow unsatisfying to me. I thought it was going to be something that literally breaks the game, not just something that makes it a little more effective that's actually enough to make it worthwhile.
Yeah. I only did like 5 minutes of research. I could be mistaken. We could go deeper into it, maybe find something else. But that was about the gist of what I was getting.
Interesting.
And also the fact that it just had no drawbacks. Like, there were a few other cards mentioned, like Pot of, like, Extreme Desire, or, like, Exuberance, or... I'm probably misremembering the names, but they also let you draw more cards, but at a penalty.
Alright, so yeah, Yugi used Valkyrian, we've already mentioned. And then I mentioned that it's technically not a fusion. So I think this was also a localization error, but...
Glitch.
Yeah. They showed in Kaiba's hand that he had the diffusion card that then Yugi played next turn. when he was like, if only I could summon Obelisk, I have him in my hand, but then he also had Soul Exchange. The thing is, Soul Exchange lets you sacrifice an opponent's monster for a tribute or whatever. I don't think that has anything in its description that would necessarily allow it to override the Mask of Restrict, though. So I'm not sure why that was a thing that was allowed.
Also, does it specifically say you can use, your opponent's monsters, or you can choose 1 monster from your opponent?
I believe it says 1.
Okay.
Not all 3.
Because being able to just delete 1 monster to sacrifice, for a stronger one on your team seems powerful enough. Much less just, I see you have 3 monsters on the field. Now I have 1, and you have 0.
Yeah.
Although, the masked beast of
Descardius?
Digensia. I'm just gonna say something different every time. When it died, it lets you take control of any other monster on the field.
I believe
including
so.
One that's stronger than it.
It sounds like it from what I saw. It does actually exist as a separate magic card. But yeah, from what I can tell, that is a thing.
Jeez.
And I think that's pretty much all of my notes, because the last thing was just something we already went over, which was the Cape Hidden Parachute and the C4. I guess the last thing I'll mention then about it is that Soul Exchange also came in Yugi's starter deck, so you probably had it. All right.
Now that I understood what sacrifice is. Sacrificate?
Yeah.
Also, I will say, I didn't see any really good point to use Black Hole. So, props to that.
So technically, there's something that would always be better than Black Hole. It is the actual Raigeki card. In this, it's that thing I have equipped with the Moisture creature that does a ton of damage to all monsters.
Yeah.
In the card game, Raigeki just clears your opponent's field of monsters, not your own. But there are counter cards that exist. There's White Hole, which will protect your side of the field, and Anti-Raigeki, which I think will just destroy your opponent's monsters instead. I'd have to double check on the exact effect of Anti-Raigeki. But
Interesting.
Yeah. And I think Raigeki and Dark Hole are both limited, where you can only have 1 in your deck. All right, so
Fair enough.
I think we will end this here. We got through the notes. And,
yay!
And we will continue the fight against Yugi next time.
So, dear viewers, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.